Just the idea of going back to work right away, and also the idea of like, you know, prepping for our movie and like wanting to work out every day and all that, but yet being on set all day every day. I'm like, what have I done? Shooting in April, shooting in March is just too soon after having a baby and not sleeping and wanting to be in my best shape and all that. So anyway, in case you wanted to go a couple weeks earlier, you're welcome to. And obviously, oh my God, if I could go 2 weeks earlier, that would actually be great. Then amazing. And if it is what it is, then so none of it's your problem. That's why I'm talking to you as a friend at this point. More than
now the wardrobe makes a lot of sense. Now I understand why we had to go through this torture. Because she was conscious about her body. And she accused Justin of that. But look at this wardrobe. Baggy pants, baggy clothes. Because she was saying that Justin was the one who was, remember, fat shaming her or body shaming her when he asked her about her weight. Through his fitness trainer, asked her, not even Justin, because he had a back problem. This is called hypocrisy. So she's fine asking for the movie to be pushed very politely. Can I please push it so I can be in better shape? And this is the shape she turns up to be. Look at the hair. This is a hair care line owner. Look at the hair. Anyway, moving on. So that clip, that actually goes against everything that she said.
Take one step further, Catherine, please. Great, thank you.
Let's start on action. Let's just do everyone celebrated. There's a game going on. On action.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
People passing.
So on action, it'll just be celebration. They've just scored. Ready and playback. Playback.
I'll take it.
Off the sticker, good. Yeah, there's no sticker.
And they score! They score!
So we had audio and now the dancing scene, another video come out, on the docket. Thanks to It Ends With Us lawsuits on Instagram. I got it all from there. Please follow her, check her out. So it's amazing to see now that in that scene, the dancing scene, I don't see any harassment. Do you guys? Do you see any kind of harassment? Do you see laughing actually? Yeah, Blake is laughing. Yeah, that's what was very interesting about it. So I put this on my X account when the footage came out. And basically, I wrote, Justin is informing the crew what he's going to do in that scene. And if you see clearly, he actually says that, what he's going to be doing. There's no forcing or discomfort. He's smiling. Blake is laughing and smiling, by the way. I don't see Blake looking harassed here. Yeah. Is anything looking forced in this scene besides two actors? And even the judge was like, nah, this is part of the scene. It doesn't make any sense. It's not proof of harassment. I mean, the judge at this point is probably laughing. I'm telling you at home, like, my God, I have to deal with this Blake Lively. I want to he literally at one point said, please settle. Just imagine that. Why just guys settle? Because he's like, this is the most ridiculous case he has to work on. He's literally saying that. I mean, it's hilarious to see this so-called footage or proof. This other tweet by Justice for BJS. We already knew Blake Lively has been lying, but again, the dancing scene. Justin Baldoni is the director directing a scene about two people falling in love. Justin, I'll try to kiss you. And Blake replied, great. This has happened at the beginning of the scene. If you see that entire clip, he says that. And also he looks at okay, we're going to do this scene. And he looks at the crew. There's an intimacy coordinator at the set. Like, how can SH happen? Really, it's just ridiculous. Like, no one's buying it at this point. And it's laughable. They have become a laughing stock, both these people. I think Brandon Sklenar should be scared. I really think. So Joyfully Observed really had a great post. I used to think narcissists were simply someone that liked to look at themselves in the mirror. But when I became a target of one, I realized what they were. And I think this photo really sums it up. And, because a narcissist, they will talk bad about you to other people, and then to your face, they'll be super nice. And that's typical tales of what they do. And this post by Justice for BJS really sums it up. These texts are 4 hours apart. Blake Lively letting Justin hold her baby, and Taylor Swift and Blake Lively bullying him. Nasty behavior. There's no, the time difference is crazy. Like, how are you praising? Here she's bad-mouthing with, if you remember, these are the Taylor twins. The one where they're bad-mouthing Justin together. And she's praising Taylor and they're bad-mouthing Justin, calling him a clown and all that. And then the other text messages where Justin is texting with her and he wrote, thank you for letting me hold your baby. Made my day. And then, can I connect you with Alex later? And then she says, of course, thank you for wanting to. You got to send me the photos. And suddenly, bestie, Sorry, we hung so much and didn't get as much work done. Next time, we all will hurricane but have fun. So you're being bestie with Justin in your text messages, and then at the same time, with the same day, within 4 hours, you're talking to Taylor and badmouthing him. Yeah? This is what I call a snake. Brandon Skinner. This is apparently not harassment in any way. This is very cool, right? Pointing at his butt. I don't know what Ryan's doing here. This is very creepy. This photo itself creeps me out. Like, we already know about Ryan problems. So page 6 try to spin it as the private voice memo in the new nasty legal battle continues talking to you as a friend. Again, they are trying, the PR is trying so hard, Blake's PR. Yeah, no one's falling for it, honey. I'm going to read some quotes from that ridiculous voice memo. The only reason I'm doing that movie before is because I gave my word and I wouldn't go back on it. This is what she said in that voice memo, right? She explains, but having a week off in between, it's just a lot. So she's explaining about how the dates are not helping her. Yeah. This is my social interaction these days, just talking into voice memos. Yeah. Talks a lot about Ryan, doesn't it? Yeah. Ryan is keeping you cooped up in the house, honey. Yeah. Not letting you go anywhere. Yeah. Well, that or weird, very strange. So, giving my word, that one, she says, and she's been stressed out. Most we've done is less than 2 weeks. And she talks about, trying to adjust to her requirement. I think, in my opinion, personally, I feel that, if you see the terms and contracts and clauses, if SH can be put in, then she put a term saying that she can then leave a movie, which of course, Wayfair didn't agree to her terms. Yeah. So what happened is she thought that if she does that, she can back out of the movie. Because let's face it, Ryan was not letting her do this movie, in my opinion. Ryan was telling her, get out of this movie. And that's what set panic for her. Okay, it's not about her not wanting to. Of course she wants to work. Yeah, she's dying to be in the spotlight. She loves the spotlight. So in my opinion, I think Ryan didn't want her to do the movie. And hence she was like, if you can adjust the schedule. And since they didn't agree to her terms, she decided to take over the movie and make their life a living hell. This is all in my opinion. Because otherwise, to be this much of a drama queen, and then she saw, oh, Justin's a nice guy. I can push this guy around. And explains the clown, the doofus and all that. They thought that they could push Justin around. This is what I think happened. And unfortunately, they thought, okay, if we sue him, he's not going to do much. And I've said this in my earlier videos as well. Yeah. So all that this voice memo and video has proved is that she is extremely unprofessional. She was demanding them to adjust to her schedule, her requirements. And she is okay fat shaming and talking about her weight issues and this issues. But if anybody else brings it up, it's a problem. Justin can't express himself. They talk whatever topics they want, they can bring up. But in the moment Justin says anything, oh my God, look how he talks. Why is it okay for you to speak whatever you like and then have double standards on Justin? It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, these voice memos are a complete joke and none of us are falling for it. Yeah. Ryan, in fact, is getting more cringed. He's gone to comments being limited on his Instagram. At this point, you both are just going to pretty much disappear. Yeah, after this case. It's going to end. It ends with us. It's going to happen to both of you. This movie is going to end with us. And that's poetic justice.